Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Myself, Mujahid Hussain, and my presentation topics are head modifier, pre-modifiers, post-modifiers, complement, direct and indirect objects, form and function together, and what is grammatical function. In my first slide, I have head. In linguistics, the head of the phrase is the word that determines the syntactic type of that phrase. For example, the head of the noun phrase boiling hot water is noun water. Analogously, the head of compound is the stem that determines the semantic category of that compound. For example, the head of the compound noun handbag is bag, since handbag is a bag, not a hand. In grammatical analysis, that phrases contain a keyword that identifies the type and linguistic feature of the phrase. This is known as head word or the head. The head is the most important word in a phrase. All the other words in a phrase depend on the head. For example, in a noun phrase, we have head as a noun or pronoun. For example, a teeny sandwich. In this phrase, we have the head word sandwich as a noun. In an adjective phrase, the head is an adjective. Completely inadequate is the example of adjective phrase. In adverb phrase, the head is an adverb. Quite clearly is the example of the adverb phrase and the word head. Moving to the next slide, modifiers. In grammar, a modifier is an optional element in phrase structure or clause structure. A modifier is so called because it is said to modify, change the meaning of another element in the structure on which it is dependent. For example, this is a red ball. The adjective red is modifier because it is modifying the noun ball. Moreover, a modifier is a word, phrase, clause which modifies other words in a sentence. To be specific, a modifier is either an adjective or an adverb. The adjectives modify the nouns and the adverbs modify the verbs or the adjectives or the other adverbs. For example, Alex bought a chocolate cake yesterday. Here, A is an article which modifies the word cake, and the word chocolate is the direct adjective of the word cake. So, both the words A and chocolate are adjectives which modify the noun cake. In next example, Murphy, the president's daughter, is very sick. Here, the phrase president's daughter modifies the noun morphe. In this phrase, the presidents modify the noun daughter, but the whole phrase itself becomes an adjective when it modifies the noun morphe. There is another adjective, sick, which is modified the adverb very. Moving to the next slide, we have kinds of modifiers. Number one, pre-modifiers. The kind of modifiers which are placed after the determiner but before the head of noun phrase is called pre-modifiers. Adjectives are widely used as pre-modifiers. For example, I had a pleasant journey this time. The word pleasant modifies the journey, and pleasant is an adjective which is used in this sentence as pre-modifier. In another example, I booked a spacious room with comfortable beds. In this sentence, the word spacious modifies the room. Spacious is an adjective and used in sentence as pre-modifier. In the same sentence, there is another pre-modifier, that is comfortable. Comfortable, which is also an adjective. The second kind of modifiers is post modifiers. Post modifiers are the modifiers which come after the words they modify. Customarily, the adverbs come after the verbs and modify them. However, some adjectives also come after the nouns and modify them. Examples: a company with a social corporate responsibility programs. The words which I written in italics are post modifiers in this sentence with a social corporate responsibility programs. This is the post modifier. In another example, that girl in that pink floral dress. In that pink floral dress is also a post modifier. The building at the end of the block. At the end of the block is also a post modifier. Complement. Complement is the term used for a word or words that are needed to complete the meaning of an expression. Complements are not optional, they are essential to ensure understanding. For example, Rashid is weak. Rashid is subject. Is the linking verb and adjective. Weak is the subject complement because it tells us something about the subject. And another example we voted Joy chairman. Chairman is the object complement because it is needed to complete the meaning of an expression of the whole sentence. Moving to the next slide, we have objects, direct object and indirect object. Direct object is a word or phrase denoting the receiver of the action of the verb. For example, he likes me. Me is the direct object. Moreover, a direct object answers the question what or who. For example, Danish repaired his car. His car is the direct object of the verb repaired. He invited Mary to the party. Mary is the direct object of the verb invited. Indirect object. A noun, pronoun, or noun phrase occurs in addition to a direct object after some verbs and indicates the person or thing that receives what is being given or done. The person or thing that the action of verb is or performed for or directed to is known as indirect object. And an indirect object answers the question to whom, for whom. An indirect object is the recipient of the direct object or an otherwise affected participant in the event. There must be a direct object for an indirect object to be placed in a sentence. In other words, an indirect object cannot exist without a direct object. For example, they sent him postcard. Him is the indirect object of the verb sent. To whom did they send a postcard? He bought his son a bike. His son is the indirect object of the verb bought. For whom did he buy a bike? Moving to the next slide, and the last topic is form and function. Grammatical form is concerned with the description of linguistic units in terms of what they are. Grammatical forms are verb, adjective, noun, determiner, pronoun, and phrases and clauses. Grammatical function is concerned with the description of what these linguistic units do. Those units can function as subject, predicate, object, adverbial, modifier, and complement. Example. In this example, the professor is a noun phrase, but its function in this sentence as subject. However, his sixth speech, this is a noun phrase and it its function is different and it is used as it is functioned as object in this sentence. Thank you very much.